hello. It's YEYE, aka MODISHYE, and today I'm going to share 3 practical tips that new students at a high school, college, or university can use to get acquainted with their environment. Number 1, join a club or extracurricular activity. If you remember in this blog post, here I said don't wait around for Prince Charming, your siblings, your favorite influencer, or even your parents to get going with your life. And if you don't, I will leave the link down below for you to read. After I left boarding school in Nigeria, I attended a high school in the United States. The first year I sold, but the second year, I realized I needed to get going with my life and meet new people, and this is what I did. I joined the African club where I met many Nigerians and Eritreans. I don't like saying African because there are 4 geographic locations, and lumping all of them together as if there are no cultural differences just annoys me. But that was what the club was called. I joined the track and field team where I ran 200 meters, 400 meters, and the 4x4 relay. Additionally, I joined theater at church. I believe joining a club that requires you to get physical will help you build or improve your physique, but more importantly, it will help you get out of your head and think of others to achieve the common goal. I agree with the advice that Michelle and Lester gave, which is being on a team helps you remember that you cannot let them down. Therefore, you need to make sure you are pulling all your weight. Essentially, what she and I are saying is enough with the self-absorption. Your team members are counting on you. Looking back, I am glad I joined a social club. Joining a social club helps you improve your social skills and give you the opportunity to listen to the stories of others. From what I remember, I was the only one who had gone to boarding school in Nigeria. But what I liked the most about the African club was learning and observing how those that were born in the United States had different identity obstacles to overcome compared to their parents who were born and raised in Nigeria, for instance. I enjoyed observing how those who were born and raised in Eritrea, for instance, but came to the United States when they were in middle school or starting high school, navigated the high school experience. If you are into anime or you want to join something more academic like SAT club, I guarantee if you ask around, there is a club that will serve your interests. And if not, why not go through the process to create one? Number 2, stop looking back and present at the same time. Transitions must happen in life. You leave middle school to go to high school, you leave high school to go to college, and you might leave Bolivia. Buenas noches, baile conmigo? My point is, life is not constant. If you're more involved in the lives of your friends that you left behind, you won't see the beauty in the people and possible friendships that can come about with the people in front of you. This was a lesson I learned. This is why in the beginning I said I spent my first year sulking. The unfortunate reality is that it is not the same. Not because of the physical distance, but because you and your previous classmates are not dealing with the same factors like before. Also, everyone cannot go where God is trying to take you. Stop dragging them along, and even worse, don't beg them to follow you either. In order to reduce the number of times you look back in the past, gather the lessons of the past and use them to create a beautiful future, like Pastor and author Mr. Darius Daniels would say. Exploring the past is a useful tool that we ought to use, but to stay there is not strategic. I'm not saying to completely neglect your former friendships, but also don't spend a significant time reminiscing the good old days when you can just as well create great days ahead. Number 3, find a job and work. You still with me? Working in corporate in the United States is taxing and requires strategy. However, we all need money to survive and thrive. Speaking of working in corporates in the United States, I have a video that discusses the 2 things new graduates ought to do at work. The video briefly preludes on the topic of favoritism, and because this practice can happen in several places, I share how you can use it to your advantage at both work and school in a blog post. Check it out in the description down below. Why not learn and build experience for your resume now? You're new, I was new, so what did we have to lose? Plus, you will earn an income and possibly meet new work colleagues. Your purpose wouldn't be friendship, but to gain insight. For college and high school students, this will teach you time management, help you become an expert in something. You will also become a resource for others, and guess what? You will no longer be the new kid in town. If you like this video about practical tips for new students to employ at their school, college, or university, please like, subscribe to the channel for more school advice videos, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any other video. If you can't wait for my next educational video, check out this video right here on how 3 practical tips that you can use to get you on the professor's radar, which will improve your class participation percentage and therefore increase your chances of getting an A in your summer class. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!